We return with more Steins Gate. When we last left off, Daru started hacking CERN. 20 hours passed since he started. Night gives way to a refreshing summer morning. I glance at Daru while browsing channel on my phone. He's fidgeting even more. Now his legs are like pistons. His knees move up and down in harmony with the rat-a-tat-tat of the keyboard. Daru hasn't slept in about 40 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. I was going to ask him if he'd like a break, but his entire body is exuding an aura that says, "Don't talk to me." I curl up a bit and return to my phone. My discussions with John Titor just aren't making sense. Not even Titor himself seems to know about the Titor from 10 years ago. It's hard to imagine that everyone on channel is conspiring against me. They certainly don't seem to like you, Hoyon Kyoma. But how else can I explain it? Out of options, I decide to email Titor directly, just as he told me to. He audaciously exposed his own address on channel. I guess that's his way of saying, "Bring it on!" John Titor sent mail. In my email, I questioned the differences between his posts now and his posts 10 years ago. The current Titor hasn't even acknowledged the latter. I only vaguely remember them, but they basically went like this. In 2015, World War III breaks out. Many people die. In 2036, the world is contaminated from nuclear warfare. John Titor travels to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100. The IBM 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. The IBM 5100 has a hidden function, the ability to read IBM's proprietary computer language, which predates APL and BASIC. I still love the APL algorithm. It's a programming language. But only certain IBM engineers are aware of this function, so it does not appear in the manual. In 1998, Titor meets his younger self and his parents in America. John Titor was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. John Titor is an American. Furthermore, in 2000, Titor correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. The Peruvian coast earthquake in 2001, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraqi war, China's advances in space, and so forth. They only talked vaguely about each one. They all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, civil war in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. There's more, but let's leave those aside from now. It nearly happened. Well, it could have happened. Maybe in another timeline it did happen. I'm going to ask him why those predictions didn't come true. Different time stream. Sorry for the sudden mail. Oh, how polite. Alright, let's send it now. Mail send. If you can't answer to my satisfaction, then the current Titor is an imposter. This is your litmus test, John Titor. Hehehe. So what are your true colors? Hey! Mayuri! Mayuri comes in. Looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back to her usual smiley self. Oh! Thank you. Good job. Though to be accurate, it wasn't 2 nights in a row. I took an afternoon nap yesterday. But Daru didn't. Mayuri starts fishing through her convenience store bag. And then she takes out canned Odin. Canned meals sold in vending machines. Hot broth with various... Interesting. I wouldn't know if that's any good or not. The canned Odin is still warm when she gives it to me. I open the lid right away and eat the beef. Mayuri and I have been together for a long time, so she knows what I like. When it comes to canned Odin, beef is where it's at, man. Yeah. I will savor every single yen. We do owe her. That she does. Fair enough. I consider saying, you'll get fat if you only eat frozen foods, but that threat's not very effective against Mayuri, so I hold my tongue. Her high metabolism prevents her from getting fat, no matter how much she eats. Ta-da! Next, she produces a small box with a rye net illustration. Ooh! Right. Rye net sausage? Rye net sausage. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Bacon. She sticks out her tongue with a shy giggle. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this lab will be neck-deep in Upa goods. We'll start experimenting on Upa, then. Yeah, makes sense. There are only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially. Oh, you're damn right. Daru is neck-deep in hacking. When he gets into something, he's certainly into something. Yeah. Oh, he's with it. An empty Diet Cola bottle comes whistling through the air. Oh no! Ah! It hits my head with a nice thunk. Oh, he's accurate. Mayuri and I evacuate to a corner of the lounge and quietly eat the Odin. We're doing it for the right reasons. Super hacker skills. Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked SERN's system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. That means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. With his skills, Daru should have no trouble getting through. This is a war against dark forces. Yes, they are. That is correct. That's unusual. Mayuri usually just accepts whatever I say. Well, I admit it. We are doing a bad thing. And I have... what? Skyclad2010 at egweb.net. This is Amane Suzuha. First email. Thanks for exchanging addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yay! Don't worry, I won't email you too much. And I might be slow to reply, too. I'm kind of new at this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. You are interesting. I finally made a friend here. Did we exchange addresses with her? I don't remember exchanging addresses with her. Where were you living before? Fair enough. Simple question. Shining finger. Okabe-kun. Well, I want to call the phone wave. Alright, we are doing a bad thing. There's no way we can stop now. I need to change the subject. Like quail egg. Uh-oh. Okay. what now? I admit that's a new one for me. Chakua. Chakua's better than sweet potato. I accept your terms, Ogarin. With that said, I skewer the Chakua and put it in Mayuri's can. And I get her beef in return. Subject change complete. Mayuri really eats up conversations about food. Pun intended. It's so easy to manipulate her. The sequel table. Oh, okay. Yeah, well. That's an interesting one. Yeah, if you can get into the SQL database, then whatever SERN runs, I have no clue. You get at the users, get password information. Of course, you have to figure out what the passwords actually are then, or you get a way around it. Ooh, actual... Please input SQL commands. Select uid.uid from users. Okay, Daru started talking to himself. Looks like things are falling into place. Daru really is a super hacker. I think this is the first time I've seen him serious. Daru bends himself forward, staring holes into the screen. But all I see on the screen is the same string of numbers and letters. His eyes are bloodshot and he started rambling. Maybe the lack of sleep is getting to him, quite possibly. Daru opens up a new window, types in a 12-character string, and slams the enter key. An error sound rings. Shit. He quickly deletes the string and enters in a new one. He keeps repeating that sequence until finally... Login success! User... Jack? Trying to read what that actually says. Login success! What enthusiasm! It would appear so. The smug bastard turns around with an expression of immense satisfaction. As if he's gone into la petite mort. Mental and physical release unique to male physiology. Characterized by a feeling of supreme calm and composure. During this state is almost like becoming an empty shell. Hyper Sage time, or Saint time. Interesting. Mission complete. We're in. Of course. Hacker voice. I'm in. After 20 hours of agony, it's finally over. To show Daru my appreciation, I toss him an unopened Odin can. Super hacker. Hacker. No, we just got in. So we better find something before... You can do it, Dar. You can do it. Nom 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 nom. After a short meal break, Daru taps on his keyboard more nimbly than before. Nimbly. He's got some energy back. Did we get the password for a super user, or...? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as long as we don't have a super user. Only if we don't have a super user account. If we get a super user account, then we've made progress. It would be cruel to push Daru any further. Time to sleep, Daru. It's unfortunate, but overworking him isn't an option. Let's let him rest so he can regain his energy. Accelerator Division Chief. It's pretty high up, though. Has to be high up. Whew. That's a lot. Jack. Okay. Select star from users. I hope those emails come up in English. Oh no. We don't want to make your head hurt. It's pathetic to flinch at the mere sight of English. Too bad I can't read English either. This is a job for Dr. Excite. Is that another, Excite Sensei? Thought it was another Dr. Pepper knockoff. A better idea? Daru boots up translation software and auto-translates the open page. Poor, unnatural Japanese shows up. First line says, Happy New Year! That email's normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. Mayuri gets depressed and moves away from the computer. Aw, poor girl. She sits on the sofa and hugs her giant upa cushion with a sigh. I know we're doing something socially unacceptable, however. We're battling the evil conspiracy. Well, that's good of you. Fucking hell, Daru. What the fuck? I decline your offer. Oh, God. Oh, no. That's of no concern to me. You just sit there and pretend your hands are clean. Upon further examination, we discover several emails with the title Experiment Report. In English, naturally. Looks like he sends emails like these almost daily. Large Hadron Collider. That's what his lips say, but his hand still clicks on the email. What comes up is an unintelligible series of symbols. Naturally. Oh, yeah. Nice, super hacker. He's a genius, no doubt. Daru undoes the security in less than 10 minutes. Damn, he is good. The real time sync is deciphering the crappy machine translation. Hi, Paul. Translated in proper Japanese, it's...
Hi, Paul. そういう演技は無用だ。サイズ。今日付の実験データをサーバーにアップしておいた。LHC の調子は良好だ。あくまで LHC はだが。
Surprisingly obedient. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Big fucking kitten. One hell of a scandal? Less than a year. Daru finishes reading. I rub my temples with my thumbs. Calm down. Let's sort this things out. Did Daru notice something unnatural too? He's not joking like he usually does. You do know who probably would perfectly well know English, don't you? Maki-se Kurisu. It's been in operation for 9 years. So they've been... So that's a legitimate public fact. Here. Only put into operation last year, but it's been going for 9 years. The email send date is this year, 2010, so 9 years ago makes it 2001. John Titor posted this on channel yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. I gulp. If you read between the lines of this email, it sounds like they're doing some sort of secret experiment. Also, Robert Zemeckis is a super famous Hollywood movie director. He directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. I groan. Back to the Future? I don't honestly know. I don't recognize the name. No way. Was I right? CERN's hiding a major secret from the world? And it's related to time travel? I'm sure it's not going to be that easy. Like, we're not going to find his report to his boss saying, "Time Machine Report." I don't know if Daru was questioning my order or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again. We'll just have to read other suspicious stuff. Z program. Well, let's read about the Z program. Well? Oh? Daru opens a PDF attachment. Yeah, we're in a little deep. We're in a lot of deep, but fuck it. Let's keep going.
バレたらただじゃ済まんし。お前はハッキングで足がつくような無能なのか。そうならないようにはしてる。
Good. Good man.
そりゃどうも。
Daru makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feeds it into the translation software.
5月14日、第137期 Z プログラム実験レポート。
There's something that stands out about this. Error! Human is dead! Mismatch!
なお、ミニブラックホール生成ミッションはすでに確立しているため報告は省く。
Well,
第1に
we've already succeeded at creating mini black holes.
Stop!
They did it! They made mini black holes! And all of a sudden, Tider's prediction became a reality.
やばい、セルンは LHC を使ったミニブラックホール生成に成功していたのだ。公式には実験はまだ成功してないって発表されてるのにな。
They don't want to tell us what's going on. This is what Tider was referring to when he posted "Don't believe what they say."
そもそも実験の目的は新しい素粒子反応を起こすことであってミニブラックホール生成じゃないし。
Wonder if it wasn't a side effect. Daru doesn't take his wide eyes off the monitor.
だが実際にはすでにミニブラックホールは生成されている。みたいだな。その先には何と書いてある。実験結果エラー。ヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ。詳細は別紙ゼリーマンズレポートナンバー14を参照。
Oh yeah, my boy Jellyman.
調整および各局所は適合地点をオンラインとして確定できない限り実験は停止するべきと提案する。どういう意味だ。
Good question.
ヒューマンイズデッドって人が死んだって意味じゃね？
Yeah? Somebody died? Seriously? I groan. This isn't a joke anymore. Something very serious is going on here. Maybe we are in too deep. And what if we are? I'm not afraid. I'm not. After all, I am the insane mad scientist. Hoyon Kyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring it would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. My throat's gone dry. I swallow my saliva. In an attempt to keep whatever composure I can, I scold myself for being so faint of heart.
ゼリーマンズレポートというのは何だ。
Daru starts typing once I ask my question, but he soon clicks his tongue.
ジャックさんのメールには見当たらないな。誰かもっと偉い人かサーバー管理者のパスを手に入れないと。ではそれは後回しだ。タイムマシンについて探してくれ。さすがに出てこないんじゃね？
Yeah. Then search for mini black hole experiments. After that, Daru spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerator Division Chief's email, but doesn't find anything about time machines.
加速器技術委員会とか LHC 計画責任者とかって単語が出てきたからその辺の ID を見当つけて探すかな。そっちからならもっと突っ込んだ情報が手に入るかもしれんわな。ジャックさんの ID では調べられないのか。
Nope. Daru shakes his head. Not enough privileges.
今日のところはこれまでか。ちなみにさ、今見てたのがセルンの一番でかいサーバーなんだけど実はもう一個妙なデータベースがあったんだよね。
A strange database on the network.
というとバグってた。
Buggy.
バグ？いやバグっつうか一応プログラムのコードらしきものは出てくるんだけど。
Well, clearly it was in brain fuck.
暗号化されている可能性が。あれは暗号には見えないのだぜ。そもそもプログラムとして成立してないんだよね。ただそんな誰にも見られないようなデータベースがなんで置いてあるのかは気になる。
Maybe it's the dead human.
ちょっと解析してみるわ。
Good man. Oh, it's raining out. Daru tries every trick in the book to crack that mystery database. But after about an hour, the pistons he has for fingers begin speeding up. Eventually, he just slams the keyboard out of frustration.
ああ、わからん。全然わからん。こんなん絶対プログラムじゃねえよ、ボケ。血のカスがウェッケー。
Oh, great, he snapped. Not good. Time to take a break, Daru. Mayuri puts down her sewing tools and turns to Daru with a worried look on her face.
頭もよく回らんし、もう無理。
This is bad. Daru's breaking down. Maybe I'm pushing him too far. He's been up 2 days straight. He's probably at his limit. Go get some sleep, Daru.
もう休め。そうするわ。
Good plan.
つうかさ、もしこれがバグじゃなくてガチでプログラムだとしても、作ってるかもしれわからんよ。こんなん。
Very obfuscated. Program unlike anything he's ever seen. At the moment, music bursts from my pocket. John Titor! Are you being honest? If everything you wrote is true, then we have a lot to talk about. Particularly concerning the IBM 5100's hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned to anybody yet. I am indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to the year 2000, though it is possible I may go there later. There are 3 possible explanations. First, the John Titor who appeared in 2000 is my future self. Ooh, that's a good point, actually. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about the things you have told me. That would cause a chicken and egg paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional or making things up. For the sake of serious discussion, let's set this possibility aside. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on a different world line. That would mean that 10 years ago, you existed on a different world line than the one we are on now. However, that raises another issue. When the world line changes, the entire timeline is reconstructed from past to future, in order to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories of a previous world line. Unless you too are a time traveler, that is. Do you have any idea what the cause could be? Both are perfectly logical conclusions. Perfectly logical. Based on what we read before, I wonder if the third one is the most likely outcome? A flash runs through my head like an electric shock. It would line up with everything else that seems to be wrong with our memories. Somehow we retained memories of an alternate world line where the satellite didn't crash into the fucking press conference room, it landed gently on the roof. Well, there's quite a bit of text, but what catches my eye are the first several lines. Even if the 2000 John Titor is the future him, that'd still create more problems, because no one around him even remembers 2000 John Titor. And if future John Titor went there, if future John Titor really went to 2000 to be John Titor, then you'd think people would still remember him, and they'd still be facing the stigma of more people shrugging him off because John Titor came in 2000. So 3 is probably the most likely? Mayuri looks at me curiously, but I don't have time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the pieces in my mind. These things are all connected. And now I have another piece of the puzzle. I shiver at my own brilliance! IBN 5100. Oh shit. I aim my phone's camera at the screen displaying the supposedly bugged data and take a picture. I attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? And send it to Titer. A mysterious database inside CERN. A program unlike anything Super Hacker Daru has ever seen. Its true form is... We've made contact with John Titer. We wait for Titer's reply. Though it's only been a few minutes, it feels like an eternity to me. It's here! Where did you find that? That's written in a proprietary IBM programming language used prior to 1975. You'd only decipher it with an IBM 5100. I quickly opened the mail, and its contents are enough to raise goosebumps on my entire body. We need to get an IBM 5100. That retro PC has a certain special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went to market in 1975, nobody knew of it save a few IBM engineers. That function was first brought to light by the John Titer who appeared in 2000. A while after Titer posted about it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Which reminds me, I talked to Suzuha about this only yesterday. What an incredible coincidence. A prime example of synchronicity at work. Meaningful coincidence, simultaneity. Concept advocated by Carl Jung. A vase fell and shattered, and at the same time my grandfather died in the hospital. Nearly everybody has felt synchronicity at some point in their lives. It's almost like an almighty will is pulling the strings. Yep, everything is for the most part accurate. They have secrets. Yeah. Yep. This is accurate. Cracking is the illegal act. Hacking is just deconstruction and study of software. Good.
そりゃスタンドアローンだろ。
Daru quickly catches on to the intent of my question. Yeah. That's about as secure as you can get. There's an interesting point I was just looking up about the whole John Titor 2036 and IBM 5100 is legit. It's the year 2038 problem, which is relevant. In most data storage situations, time values are calculated as a 32-bit integer, completely signed. Literally the number of seconds since 000 on January 1st, 1970. So, after pretty much a certain point in the year 2038, any time values stored are going to overflow a 32-bit integer. That's the upper limit of date time storage in Unix. Which, well, we've got a lot of time to fix it, but... Come on, Daru. We are the insane mad scientist. What? It's an interesting thing to read about if you're into computer science at all. Titor said it himself 10 years ago, but Daru wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth. Yes, the original John Titor did say that. He needed the IBM 5100 to debug some legacy code in the future. I ignored Daru's retort. Assemble! Mayuri's sewing. She doesn't get off the sofa. The fate of mankind! Oh, God. It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. It's all Mayuri's fault. What? Mayuri has her own business to take care of. She's not interested in evil schemes. Well, I can't have everything my way. Emergency top secret operations. Oh no. Yeah, let the man sleep. Crap, I am being too loud. That kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. And the window's open too. If Suzuha is down below, I'm sure she can hear everything. So I turn it down a notch.